In other developing countries, particularly in Asia, import substitution served as the beginning of an industrialization agenda, which rapidly moved to vertical integration into raw material production and other inputs based on an identified value chain. Long-term success in manufacturing must be based on deeper value chains than the marginal value-adding import substitution strategy. As the value chains of the soon-to-be-called Asian tigers deepened, they could afford to give discounts which no Ghanaian manufacturer could match. Remember the car battery factory in Ekropon soon lost the market to batteries from China. The electronic assembly plant in Tema, Akasadoma, lost to Sanyo. Now let's spend a minute, ladies and gentlemen, on vertical integration and value chains with an illustration from Indonesia, and then we'll look at some from Ghana. I chose Indonesia because, like Ghana, it has some of the richest mineral resources in the world, and it was exporting raw materials on a huge scale, just like Ghana. In recent times, Indonesia has placed bans on the export of some industrial raw materials, such as nickel, in order to realize their value chains locally. Nickel is a raw material for the production of stainless steel in combination with iron ore. And Indonesia has both nickel and iron ore. Following the ban, and with appropriate, what I'll call seed money to undertake the necessary studies to attract investors, stainless steel production shot up from 24,000 metric tons in 2016 to 5 million metric tons in 2022. 6 years. The contribution of nickel and iron ore to GDP is estimated at $43 billion with a B, and it employs 357,000 people. This is the kind of value chain exploitation that we need to study and copy. And a few examples of such deep value chains in Ghana: iron and steel, of course, bauxite and aluminum, of course, pulp and paper, now that we have oil and petrochemicals, manganese, and now we have lithium, lithium into batteries. But to be fair to ourselves, there have been times in our history when some of these value chains have been recognized and attempts made to develop them. Unfortunately, these attempts have been inconsistent